احنا النهارده في زيارة جروب اسمه ماريتو. هو مسؤول عن إدارة حوالي 11 جامعة موجودة في وارسو في بولند. هنعمل زيارة النهارده لماريتو يونيفرسيتي ونتعرف على كل الجامعات اللي موجودة فيها وايه التخصصات اللي بتقدمها. يلا بينا نبدأ جولتنا داخل ماريتو يونيفرسيتيز. هنخش مع بعض الجامعة دلوقتي. دي الجامعة، ده الانترنس بتاع الجامعة. هاي هلو.
Okay.
Yeah.
All of us.
Can I take some photos?
Oh, sure.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. With you or how? You?
No.
All together. Okay.
With our touring guys.
Фотографии. Не чат.
احنا دلوقتي موجودين في الجامعة ومعانا الجروب، بنحاول نتجمع عشان ناخد صورة جماعية.
Come.
هنخش دلوقتي الجامعة ونبتدي نتعرف على الأقسام الموجودة فيها. زي ما وضحت لحضراتكم، هي مش جامعة واحدة، هو جروب بيدير حوالي عدد 11 جامعة بتقدم مختلف التخصصات الموجودة، سواء الباتشلر ديجري، الاندر جرادويت بروجرامز او البوست جرادويت بروجرامز. يلا بينا نبدأ جولتنا داخل الجامعة.
So today you will be able to see first of it here in Warsaw.
هي بتتكلم ان في 11 جامعة بيديرهم الجروب في عدد كبير من المدن الموجودة في
Yes, but if for example you are planning to come to Poland, so for
4 to
sure.
11 cities will take quite some time.
Yes, that's for sure. Maybe not all of them, you know.
I don't think
Just
we
like
can make it
next
today.
time, next city. Yes. Okay. So I would like to introduce you Katarzyna, Kasia. Hello. Kate, I think. Yes. Kasia is Kasia. Yeah. Kasia is
هيبتدوا يعرفونا على
head of International Students Office. So she
مسؤولة عن
is responsible
مكتب
for onboarding students after
International
they are
Students أو
coming to
الطلاب
Poland.
الدوليين.
So also here we can see Bennett. Hello.
Hi, Ben. How are you?
Bennett is our she is also working with Kasia. So today Bennett will share a bit of information about her first experience with our university, about life in Poland. So you will be able to ask some questions as well. So now
نسألها على أي معلومات تخص
see
الجامعات.
around a bit of campus, and after that we invite you to breakfast and to short presentation.
هناخد جولة في الجامعة وبعد كده هنبدأ الفطار.
Okay,
Let's look around the place.
Yeah.
It's crowded today because we have weekend students.
yeah, it's a part-time study.
Okay.
Called weekend.
رغم ان النهارده ويك اند، بس في بعض الاكتيفيتيز اللي بيعملوها
A lot of the space
الطلاب النهارده.
downstairs is
احنا
for
موجودين
student
في السبت
services. So for example here
داون ستيرز في
cooperation with partnerships with the business.
Yeah.
Also managing the students' internships, because students really have a lot of internships and a lot of obligations to do during the studies. So also speaking in English, and they are doing
تيم كله رائع وبيتكلم اللغة الإنجليزية.
like a fair for students when we invite employers to present themselves, and among them we have they try to transfer so the door.
Okay.
And here, for example, nice to see you. A sentence is the honor of our rector, Professor Piotr Żelicz, who really loves international students and he's accessible to them. So he also teaches, and they are always welcome.
البروفيسور اللي بيدير الجامعة هو المسؤول عن إدارة الجامعة، وفي نفس الوقت هو
So he's here.
دكتور بيقدم محاضرات في الجامعة.
And this is the chancellor's office.
بيتعرفنا على المكاتب الخاصة بإدارة الجامعة.
The admissions.
ده الادميشن أو المكتب المسؤول عن القبول admission office.
On the right corner is the international office. So Bemlis and mine.
اللي بالداخل دول موظفين الادميشن مسؤولين عن قبول الطلاب، سواء الطلاب الناشونال أو الانترناشونال ستودنتس.
Well, so I think this is quite welcoming place.
Yeah.
And they always can come and visit us if there is a necessity. So we are basically not taking care of their student academic progress because this is a different space, but we are trying to take care of all the other stuff that happens during their studies. Okay, and let's go a little bit there. There is also important space.
هنكمل الجولة بتاعتنا.
This is much nicer during summer. People can relax. We have some places to relax.
ده المكان اللي بياخدوا فيه الراحة.
You can see here, like we have queuing system.
دي البريك اريا.
Don't crowd. They are.
البريك اريا اللي موجودة هنا.
So that they can pick a number and simply relax here and.
تقدر تشوف الرقم بتاعك وتستريح هنا لحد ما يجي الدور بتاعك وتخش الادميشن اوفيس.
Sorry, this is our aula.
دي قاعة المحاضرات. ده مدرج كبير جدا. بس طبعا مقفول علشان النهارده السبت زي ما انتم عارفين.
First offices. So the financial office, really nice people. And here student service. Also we try to be accessible to students, both international and Polish, all of them together. Okay.
ده مكتب بيقدر يستخدمه الطلاب سواء الهولنديين او الانترناشونال ستودنتس.
Aula nie zobaczymy.
A jest dla mnie tutaj?
Jest, Renat.
A poprosisz ją, żeby klucz przyniosła?
From this room. Okay, sure. Thank you. We will be able to visit this classroom.
هنخش دلوقتي كلاس روم نشوف الفاسيلتيز اللي موجودة جوه الأمنيات. Fine. I'm telling everything. I will send you this video.
It's okay.
It's a very important format. Okay. Not much. I will modify that.
Okay.
No problem. This.
After you make it.
I will send you. Montage and mixage and something like this. هي طبعا بتقول لي ده لايف ولا فيديو، فبقول لا ده فيديو، فقالت لي طب كويس عشان نقدر نعمل مونتاج عليه ولما يخلص اقدر ابعته لها يعني. فان شاء الله نخلص الفيديو بتاعنا ونوريه لتيم الميديا برودكشن الخاص بالايجنسي بتاعتنا، ولما يجهز خالص بنبعته للجامعة علشان احنا وي ار بارتنر وبنشتغل مع بعض، وهدفنا ان احنا ننجح الشراكه اللي ما بيننا في تسجيل الطلاب والريكروتمنت بتاع الانترناشونال ستودنتس. احنا داخلين دلوقتي لاكبر قاعه دراسيه موجوده داخل الجامعه. قاعة عظيمة جدا الحقيقة يعني. زي ما حضراتكم ما شايفين مدرج كبير جدا يستوعب يمكن حوالي 500 طالب. دي طبعا روب التخرج وملابس التخرج اللي موجودة ورانا دي.
And we had some food they were cooking. Okay, like African cuisine, Central Asian cuisine, Rwandan, Nigerian, Ethiopian cuisine, or had Belarusian or Ukrainian cuisine. So they were all putting their food and they were cooking on their own and then showing their national clothes. So, and I think they love this way of getting together the most. And they were doing presentations so we can use the space for different.
How many such halls are here in campus?
We are small. What you imagine is very small. Like, so, small.
But we have
Okay.
some of them can be bigger, but also I think that two more buildings are important right now in Warsaw.
Yes, because we also in Warsaw we are teaching in another place. Okay,
So it will be growing.
المكان ده اسم الجامعة الأولى الموجودة في الجروب. قاعة محاضرات طبعا كبيرة جدا وعظيمة جدا.
to share the student ID cards or whatever they need. So sometimes the administration doesn't stay here. We also go to other places because we have other places near. This is the main building in Warsaw, and we are also in the period of growing. So that was just.
I think you are talking all about wars now, and
I'm asking the
So we now have centralized the admissions, but maybe we can just show around and speak about the admissions in the room upstairs.
yes.
مكتب الادميشن موجود في الدور اللي فوق.
So let's
نكمل الجولة بتاعتنا داخل الجامعة. مدرج عظيم جدا.
And you lead from the front. You shall follow you. Okay. And let you get the back. One front, one back.
Please. صراحة احنا حظنا كويس النهاردة. الجو صاني مشمس ودرجة الحرارة حوالي 10 أو 9 درجات ومفيش أمطار. ده شيء عظيم جدا جدا بالنسبة لنا واحنا محظوظين ان احنا بنعمل الجولة ديت النهارده.
We have like around 30 something nationalities, like 31 or 32, so it's different. So last time was counting, it was 30 something. But it's different for everything. We had some interesting people coming from other parts, like one student from South Tatiana, because basically upstairs we have teaching.
تاتيانا هتاخدنا للدور اللي فوق وتورينا مكاتب التدريس.
Also one of the teaching rooms.
Yeah.
So let's go to the second floor.
طالعين الدور التاني.
Neat and clean. And beautiful.
Come in, Tatiana. You got us.
Not only neat and clean, but beautiful is that.
Yeah, it's very clean, man.
Yeah.
Beautiful, yeah.
Yeah, very clean.
And smart buildings. Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
smart
so.
buildings.
Yeah. زي ما وضحنا لحضراتكم دي يمكن جامعة من 11 جامعة بيديرهم هذا الجروب. يمكن هم الفاوندر أو المؤسسين لهذا الجروب. هي مش ايجنسي ولا اسوسيشن، هم مالكي الجامعة ومالكي ال 11 جامعة ومؤسسينها هنا في هولندا. وفي رقم لكل قاع موجود على باب القاعة واسم القاع، ودي الماب الخاصة بكل قسم كل دور.
It's less official, so guys, we invite you to take some prosecco.
هم عاملين كاترينج كده
Someone
بسيط
needs, for example.
زي كافي بريك كده.
I'm really glad that you are here today, and thank you very much for
المدعوين
coming.
لزيارة الجامعة.
Because it was for me very important to see you here today, because actually we met with some of you yesterday, the day before yesterday. So I really appreciate that you came here today. Thank you very much. So
تشكرنا وبتقدر حضورنا النهارده
what you want from here. So
وبتدعونا لتناول الوجبات الخفيفة سناكس والكافي.
I'm not sure if you are okay after the yesterday.
دلوقتي بنعمل برزنتيشن عن الجامعة.
Actually, I'm repeating this. So, just wanted you to see our other campuses, because here today you can see Warsaw, but also you can see our Poznań campus. Poznań campus contains 13 buildings. All of it is like in the center of Poznań. So there are
معظمهم في السيتم في السنتر وارسا سيتي سنتر.
You can see also our campus in Gdańsk. It is the northern part of Poland, near the Baltic Sea, actually. So here in this campus we have two buildings now, but the third one will be opened.
الكامبس ده عبارة عن مبنيين.
And here you can see the newest building in Wrocław, or someone tells about Wrocław, so it can be different.
Yeah.
Okay, it is actually like the western parts, but also western parts of Poland. So here our campus contains like I think maybe 6 or even 7 buildings, and this one is the newest one. It was opened for this October intake, so that's why we are proud that finally it is opened. So I will just show you a short video about campuses. Oh, one more information. More and more companies such as Apple, Nokia, Global Logic, they are cooperating with our universities, because for our universities it is really important
as a partners في الجامعة. يعني خريجين الجامعة يقدروا ان هم يشتغلوا في البراندات دي كلها، international brands دي كلها، من خلال الدراسة في الجامعة والتخرج من الجامعة. ويقدروا ياخدوا on job training في الشركات العالمية والدولية دي من خلال الجامعة. هنبدأ دلوقتي نشوف الفيديو ده عن الكامبسز بتاعت الجامعة. فيديو رائع جدا بصراحة.
Just several useful information about next intake. Because now
هنتكلم عن بعض المعلومات الخاصة بالإنتاك الجاي
just to
اللي
remind that we have two intakes in the whole our group. We have March intake and October.
في 2 إنتاك، واحد في مارس وواحد في أكتوبر لكل الجامعات الموجودة في الجروب.
It is really a good time if you would like to cooperate with our universities actively. So it is really a good time now to prepare students with, for example, legalization of their documents and diploma of high school.
وإن الوقت دلوقتي هو الوقت المناسب لإعداد المستندات القانونية والخاصة بتسجيل الطلاب.
If there is such a possibility. So just to be prepared to this 1st of December, because all we know that there are a lot of students who
في أول ديسمبر هنبتدي نجهز أوراق الطلاب علشان الإنتاك الجاي في مارس إن شاء الله.
just totally in catastrophe because there is so many work. So if, for example, you can see that it is possible to register them a bit earlier, so I think it will be also better for you just because it will be proceeded a bit faster. Am I right?
Oh, well, this is beneficial for the visa process.
Exactly.
If the sooner we get the full application, the sooner we can prepare visa documents. It takes us some time because we really have to,
يقدروا يعملوا سبورت الفيزا والدوكيومنتس اللي بيقدمها كل طالب.
depends from which part of the world you get the application from. We also need to, we always need to spend enough time to make sure that the documents are okay.
يحتاجوا إن الدوكيومنتس تتبعت قبلها بوقت كافي عشان يقدروا يراجعوها ويتأكدوا إن الدوكيومنتس مطابقة لمتطلبات الجامعة أو متطلبات التأشيرة التعليمية أو تأشيرة الدراسة يعني.
Okay, so actually now I think we can invite Bamnat, who will speak a bit about her experience, about her choice of our universities. So thank you very much and come please. And also feel free to ask all the questions.
هتكلمنا دلوقتي عن الادميشن وهجاوب على كل الأسئلة اللي ممكن نحتاج نسألها.
I'm happy to be here, and of course it's been now 2 years since I came from my country, and at the beginning because I was thinking to go abroad and then study. Then a friend recommended because she was already here studying in WSP, and then
That's where you're from?
I'm from Egypt.
هي من أثيوبيا وجت هنا من سنتين عشان تدرس.
She recommended me actually at that time.
أصدقائها أوصلها بالجامعة دي والفيزا كانت سهلة جدا بالنسبة لها. خلال 3 أو 4 شهور خلصت الفيزا.
From those who arrived late and then I came late.
هي جت متأخر بس لحقت تبدأ السمستر.
So because in Africa is not like cold like this. So at the beginning this was really challenging.
بالنسبة لأفارقة الجو بارد شوية ولازم تلبس لبس تقيل وحاجات كده يعني.
So I started to study at that time. It was online. So not that difficult. I know
it was COVID time, right?
It was COVID time.
جت طبعا في فترة الكوفيد من سنتين.
Then now my third year, but still it's 1 day physical class, and I like this university not because
كان ساعتها يوم واحد بس حضور فعلي.
Working and studying. I also tried to search different universities, but
وهي دلوقتي بتقدر تشتغل وتدرس في نفس الوقت.
So it was difficult for me because I also need to carry my own life here, working I need. So this university is good because you have 2 days during the week studying.
الجامعة دي جيدة جدا إن هي بتسمح لها بالدراسة يومين بس في الأسبوع وتقدر تشتغل جنب الدراسة وهي بتدرس فول تايم.
Providing those classes which are still full time, but it can be like hybrid. It means that part of studies will be held online. So
جزء من الدراسة بيبقى أونلاين.
that she doesn't need to come to university like
هي
that.
مش محتاجة تيجي كل يوم.
Like some subjects are online, yes.
بعض الموضوعات بتدرسها اونلاين والبعض فيزيكال يعني او حضور فعلي.
Good for me to work also.
ده كان شيء كويس بالنسبة لها علشان الشغل.
Of course, to find a job also very difficult because of the language like this.
الشغل في الأول كان صعب علشان اللغة متتكلمش بولندي.
So that we learn life, yeah. And for me, I was the whole time with my family, and then I don't need also to cook because my mom is there always cooking for me. But I come here, if I don't cook, I don't
كانت
eat.
طبعا في بلدها
It's also a good opportunity and experience.
مامتها بتطبخ وكده، لما جت هنا اضطرت ان هي تطبخ
Then I'm learning life. And
وهي تتعلم الحياة وتتعلم ازاي تعيش وتعتمد على نفسها.
I really like the whole process, like struggling to find a job, and then
كل الإجراءات وكل المراحل، ازاي تلاقي شغل، ازاي تكتشف البلد، ازاي تتكلم لغة البلد، كل المراحل دي عدت بيها من ساعة ما جت من سنتين.
you can also ask.
وهي بتسأل لو في حد محتاج يسألها عن أي حاجة. تجربة رائعة جدا وحقيقية وحياتية فعلا. دي أحد الطلبة الأفارقة اللي جت هنا من سنتين، جاية من أثيوبيا.
Still there are differences. So and here we are talking about such really. So maybe you have some questions for. Yeah, sure.
لو أي حد عنده سؤال ممكن يسألها.
I work full time.
قلت لها انت بتشتغلي كام ساعة في الأسبوع؟ قالت لها أنا بشتغل 5 أيام في الأسبوع فول تايم.
This is good. That's why I mentioned at the beginning, working and studying is good because
الشغل مع الدراسة جيدين.
and then of course sometimes they ask day off in order to come to physical classes, but this will not be allowed.
بتسأل الشغل.
Homework for
Yes, because this is really good. The professors also give, of course, I meet different kind of professors. Of course, they also demand. Of course, it's a full-time study, yeah. But as young people, we must manage. Yeah. So it's like reducing some time from our sleep. That I think I'm managing 2 years, so it's good. I also want to speak about accommodation. This also a question.
هي سؤال بقى عن الإقامة، إزاي حصلت على إقامة.
School doesn't have these dormitories, but in here in Warsaw, of course in Poland, this is very like convenient to find accommodation because of course
في وارسو الإقامة الطلابية مناسبة ومريحة.
there's OLX different kind of this online sites.
في دورمز كتير للطلبة، سكن طلابي يعني.
But for now, I'm living in a dormitory, and then this
هي دلوقتي عايشة في دورميتري، سكن طلابي.
big university in Warsaw, so they have a lot of buildings all around Warsaw. So after they received their students, they have a lot of places like empty. So they will give opportunity.
لما
for
الطلبة
students
بتيجي هنا
to
بتلاقي
come
أماكن
to
كتيرة متاحة للسكن فاضية.
The price is like if you want to live with one other people, it's from 700
يسأل عن السعر.
to 900.
زلوتي يا 700 أو 800 زلوتي لو هتقعد في أوضة مع طلبة آخرين.
200 euros.
200 euros.
But if you want to live alone,
لو هتعيش لوحدك في أوضة
you and then it's like around from 250 to 300 euros.
لحد 300 يورو يا
But you can also some people because before also I lived in apartment. This is shared apartment. For example, this big apartment you shared it with 5 or 4 other people, and then this is also from 300 to 400 euros.
يا
It's like this, but it's really easy to find.
في هنا نظام ان هو مجموعة شباب بيدرسوا بيأجروا شقة مع بعض ويشيروا الإيجار واليوتيليتيز، الخدمات، النور والمية والتدفئة.
Yes, experience, yes, contacts as well, because
والحقيقة بولندا أسعارها مناسبة جدا للدراسة وللعيشة وللسكن والحاجات كتير.
To live with people, really, this is because alone. Then how can we experience?
Yeah.
So, since you have been working 5 days a week, 8 hours per week, how much that makes to your tuition fees or accommodation living cost? How much does it cover, and how much you have to borrow from your parents?
To be
يعني
honest, now I'm
كم
not
تكلفت عيلتها يعني
because of course at the beginning they sent me here so that I could carry my
علشان
that's why
توصل إن هي تيجي هنا وتدرس
so
هنا
that
يعني.
I could cover my school fees and then of course my food, my accommodation. Then if we plan good, then we can cover it. It's all about like planning because as I told you, this is also a difficult experience for me. I want this, I want that, but
كانت تجربة مثيرة بالنسبة لها، هي اللي أدارت شؤونها من ساعة ما جت هنا من سنتين.
So sometimes when Bamnet has a full day of classes, we switch work to Saturdays, for example. Or, for example, Bamnet is working today, yesterday, like she took the day today off. So we are trying to be flexible. And it's, what is important in such a case, when you're looking forward to
They will see
احنا
that, for
بنتكلم
example,
دلوقتي عن
what is a branch of
الكامبسز
Poland only on
بتاعتهم.
the paper. So, you know,
دي المدن
this is
اللي
just like
موجودة فيها
our
الكامبسز
inside of
بتاعتهم.
our group,
طبعا
just
وارسو
like different, our universities like are growing just in other cities.
11 مدينة.
Exactly. So Poznań, Szczecin, Chorzów, Katowice, and now also Warsaw. So they have like one central admission office now, and it is some kind of news because it is going a bit faster, let's say. So I'm collaborating with them as well, as I have said before, that as our partners, you will not keep in touch with university actually, because you will keep in touch with me, but also for sure some emails you can get for sure from universities.
But I would like to add why, because definitely work with international admission is a kind of something that you have to put lots of effort and attention. So we want to specialize, and it's much easier when we have one team, which really is having lots of skills and knowledge and building know-how. And they simply are faster in admitting international students.
الادميشن تيم
And I
احترافي
think this is
وبيرد
about
على
the quality and
الطلبات
the
بسرعة.
speed. And they are also in touch with the schools directly. So they are also managing, if we have individual cases, we are supporting. Okay? And then we take over the admitted people.
Yes, maybe also I can share a bit about programs because maybe
هنبتدي نتكلم عن البرامج اللي بتقدمها الجامعات الخاصة
For
بالجروب.
now we don't have any medicine programs yet.
ما عندهمش دلوقتي برامج طبية.
But maybe in future something will be
ممكن
changed.
في المستقبل يبقى فيه.
Okay, let me show you. So we have actually a lot of specialties, different specialties of management. And
طبعا في
mostly
management.
in our collaboration with partners, we are talking about bachelor's degree, master's degree, and engineering programs. So those programs actually were opened. I think almost all of them.
الباتشلر ديجري 3 سنين، البكالوريوس
Not all of it.
الانجينيرنج بروجرامز من 3 ل 5 سنين، والماسترز ديجري سنتين.
Couldn't be opened. Yes. But for sure, in our group of universities, the most popular, it is for sure management, IT, like computer science. This year, software development was really popular. But also creative media. Creative media or 3D graphic. It is available in our University of Lower Silesia in
الميجور الخاص بالكليات الميديا يعني زي الجرافيك.
So it's a common pronunciation, in fact.
Yeah?
Yes,
I have met it. I don't remember who told me this. I think someone from Net24. But I think so, yes, but I don't remember. This our University of so they opened last year creative media, and it was
في السنة الأخيرة الجامعة فتحت
choice
القسم الخاص بالكرياتيف ميديا.
for this program. And this year actually it's still popular, so we can also recommend it.
Now, she asked basically that if the student is below 18, does it need a guardian when basically you are applying, or is student can apply directly?
No, the person under 18. So if parents approve, like there is a special
طلاب أقل من 18 سنة لازم البيرنتس هم اللي يملوا صناعة التقديم بتاعتهم ويمضوا عليها.
and the child personal data and contact details. But there is no obligation to have
مختلف دول العالم اللي بيحضروا النهارده زيارة هذه الجامعة.
or well, a parent can settle a legal guardian in the city. If they don't want, they can contact the university, and I think we have, we can have buddies, we can have tutors to support a person. Like we have lots of underage students, but they are from Ukraine basically. So it's very similar for them here. And
في بعض الطلاب الأوكرانيين سنهم أقل شوية من 18
the
سنة.
Ukrainian person working at the student office, so they have the support. But if you have a client, a person who is underage, it's good to contact my office and we'll take.
لو حد من الوكلاء عنده طلبة أقل أندر إيج أقل من سن
It's required for admission purposes.
18 سنة
Student has studied in English.
يقدر يكونتاكت معاها دايركت علشان يعملوا اكسبشن يعني في الادميشن.
The document is legal and equal to the requirements in the country when the education was finished and where the document was given away. So this is not about translation. This is the only way we can have a document to be approved as legal.
So notary public would be good enough?
No. Notary public is not good enough. Notary public is not really specializing in educational documents. They cannot know whether the document is really what you give in this or another country. This is why you go to an institution assigned by a Minister of Education. It doesn't have to be a Minister of Education. It can be any other institution assigned by the government that is specializing in this.
We don't have such an organization in some countries. I don't see what do you mean by
Which
that?
country you are from?
I'm originally from Tunisia, from Algeria, from Morocco, I guess.
So you have apostille.
What is it as opposed to?
Apostille is given to like it applies to countries that are a party of the Hague Convention.
Yeah.
A Hague Convention for
It's like a stamp from the Ministry of
Yeah,
Education.
is it a stamp from the ministry?
Yes,
Because,
from Morocco.
Yes.
I mean,
Yes.
yeah, that's what you mean.
Yes.
So university delivers degree,
Yes.
and you take it to the Ministry of
Yes.
Education.
Yes,
or,
and
Higher
after
Education.
getting that, there
It
must
was-
be translation.
Well, it's
also.
actually it's a kind of in different countries it looks a little bit different, but the information is standardized by all the parties of Hague Convention. So either this is a kind of sticker with hologram, or this is a stamp with signatures. Some countries have it separate to a diploma like Morocco, and then you have QR code to check if the document is really true, okay, if the apostille is true. So this helps us to...
We require it.
Yes,
because
we require
it is not that
نتكلم عن
university
البروسيس
requires it,
والإجراءات
it is
الحكومية
government
شوية
requires
صعبة هنا في
it. So
بولندا.
if university, for example, will not require this and students will come here, after arrival he must also, from some countries, must make recognition of diploma.
Bachelor's degree students
Exactly.
need to go to superintendent office in
Yes.
a given city to get recognition of high school education as equal to the Polish one. And this is mandatory for countries that do not have cooperation with Poland
في
or are not
documentation
a party of
mandatory يعني
OECD
إلزامية لازم
or
تتعمل.
EU.
So I
بشكل
mean that
معين
if we don't require this stamp, So students will have problems after arriving here. So that's why this
لو
requirement is
الطلبة ما جابتش الأختام اللازمة على المستندات
You still require it?
Yes.
هتقابلهم مشكلة لما
Some
يوصلوا
public
هنا.
university.
But
It means
okay,
it's
but
still
please-
recognized.
Yes, but please imagine that. Please imagine different scenarios. Like if you are bachelor, you're applying for a student applying for bachelor degree.
Yes.
You get a diploma. You are from a country that must do recognition in Poland, and you go to the recognition office, and they will not do recognition without the apostille. So this is must-have.
Yes.
Another thing, apostille is a tool for our universities to make sure that the diploma is real, that this is not forged, right?
Yes, I agree, but I mean, what you mean maybe is the certification from the Ministry of Higher Education, okay, or for education, for the high school diploma, plus the stamp from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs stating that it's valid for foreign countries. Because I mean, this is the only country thing. I mean, this country here, the people require is post.
We know.
Canada, France,
But,
same thing.
Canada has different situation.
Yeah, but
European universities has different situation.
في كندا نفس الموقف يعني.
It depends on the country because maybe, for example, we are speaking about France. Maybe your country has a bilateral agreement with France, and there is totally different situation. Like Poland and let's say Ukraine have a bilateral agreement on mutual recognition of education. What does it mean? There is a person coming here and we can accept the diploma as equal one and we don't have to do recognition, right?
بعض
But we can
الاتفاقيات
still expect
هولندا وأوكرانيا مثلا إن الشهادات اللي بيحصلوا عليها
Well, I'm
الطلاب في
sorry, but there's a
أوكرانيا
lot of
بتبقى
forgery in the world.
Yes, but
مقبولة
actually,
هنا في بولندا.
you are recruiting from African countries, right?
Algeria.
Okay.
Algeria.
You will be surprised, but even with this process, we have a lot of students actually from African countries.
Yes, we have lots of people from
Yes,
Algeria.
yes.
Because maybe you are asking for certification or accreditation or stamp from the Ministry of Higher Education or from Ministry of Education, plus from Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Maybe this is what you're asking for. This is what you call apostille.
Apostille is a standardized name which maybe you don't recall right now, okay?
I mean,
But if you type into Google, you will know, and in different country, there is a different institution giving away this apostille, depending on the country regulation.
عايزين نسألها سؤال مهم برضو لطلب.
we have sent
Yeah.
students to Poland and we didn't do this apostille. Maybe what we did is just the stamp from the Ministry
Maybe.
of Higher Education.
Okay, but in some countries there is apostille, and in some countries it is legalization. So maybe you are talking about legalizations, and that's why you didn't hear anything about apostille.
Yeah.
Legalization means that.
Yes, yeah. They have different
What's the difference?
Yes.
Morocco opposite. Algeria legalization.
Legalization is a different process.
a letter confirming
Eligibility letter. Yes, with yes.
Yeah. Yeah, please,
Okay, because the countries who are not the party of Hague Convention do not do apostille, but if they have to legalize their documents, they have to first get a stamp from a ministry and then go to the Polish embassy in the country to get the document legalized.
yeah,
And this is legalization, meaning this is a document which
Yeah.
is real.
yeah. By the way, I want to ask about the bank statement. I have one student in Egypt. The visa was refused due to he don't have a Polish bank account. Yeah.
Well,
They don't.
You are asking about refunds, right?
Yeah.
Our universities
Refusal.
our universities can turn money back, but only to the same account
No,
from which it was paid.
No, it's not my question. I want to ask about this condition is musted. All students have to have a Polish bank account. No. For Egypt, yeah. Polish embassy in Egypt refused any students don't have a Polish account.
Oh, this is weird.
Yeah.
Because if a person doesn't come personally to Poland,
I have 3
how they can
students.
have-
No, exactly.
how they can have a Polish account.
Yeah. I have 3 students,
You
yeah.
have to, you might look,
2 in undergraduate and 1 in postgraduate, yeah.
okay, what you might do, because, well, this sounds weird, right?
Yeah.
But what you might do is look into European Union law on money laundering and look into the countries from which we can, that the number of international transfers to Europe is limited.
Yeah, our students
And I'm not
already
sure-
transferred
And this
1
is
year
something
fees.
in-
The first fees,
Okay.
the first 1 year fees is transferred to university,
Okay,
but the visa was refused, yeah.
okay.
Due to they don't have Polish bank account, yeah.
Maybe
It's weird. It's weird.
but
Yeah.
maybe there was something more into the topic, and it's always good to contact the university
Yeah.
to help you investigate. Because I don't think this is the issue. I'm not sure what, but there must be something more into it.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be the justification. I don't think there's even this kind of justification to refuse visa.
Yeah, I was disappointed from this issue.
I
Yeah,
can imagine.
I have a lot of Egyptian people
Yeah.
need to enroll in Polish universities due to the fees. It's less than a lot of countries in Europe. By the way, Germany it requested blocked account and a lot of conditions. So I wanted to discuss this point. It's very important for Egyptian people. Yeah.
Maybe there is some information
So then,
about
Yeah.
from what you say,
Yeah.
I would look into the
Yeah.
EU law.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Another question regarding the funds.
كنت بسألها على
From our
عندي
experience, some universities
طلبة اترفض لهم فيزا من السفارة البولندية في مصر بناء على انه ما عندهمش حساب بنكي في بولندا،
For example, we
رغم ان ده الجامعات هنا في بولندا بتقول ان هو مش مطلوب. والطلبة اللي عندي دي كانت محولة قيمة السنة الأولى كاملة للجامعة في بولندا، فقالت لي أنا مش متأكدة إزاي ده حصل وده شيء غريب، وهترجع تسأل فيه وترجع لي بالإجابة يعني.
I see. In case of visa refusal, in majority of our
بتتكلم عن
universities, we
لو
have such
الفيزا
situation
اترفضت
that there must be form filled up and visa
هيبقى
refusal
في
official there.
فورم كده
After that,
للريفند.
university will turn back 100% of money if we are talking about this time before 1st of October. Why? Because to open program in English, university should also pay for different stuff. So 1st of October in Poland, it is start of education in universities. That's universities.
أول أكتوبر
So
بداية
if, for
الدراسة في بولندا.
example, someone received visa refusal after
لو
1st of
حد الفيزا
October,
بتاعته
so in
اترفضت
majority of our universities, university will take one part, like payment for 1 month. 1 month payment. And another amount of money will turn back to the person. Why we are doing something like that? Because we are counting this person and we are waiting for him, for example, to come. So we are booking a place for him in this group. And university just says no to other people who actually can be already even here in Poland. So after
بتتكلم عن البروسيس بتاعت الريفند. لو حد الفيزا بتاعته اترفضت وهيعمل استرجاع للتويشن فيز أو المصاريف الدراسية بتاعت السنة الأولى.
Okay, thank you very much for today.
تشكرنا
It
جدا
was
على
a great pleasure.
الدسكشن
I
دي.
hope we will keep in touch with all of you. So if you don't have my
تبقى على
contact, so
اتصال
please feel
معانا
free
كلنا.
here. But I think that majority of you already has my phone number. So
والكروت بتاعتها موجودة نقدر ناخدها ونتواصل معاها.
You're welcome to, like, make us feel comfortable, have chats, we're still here.
نقدر
If you have any
ناخد
questions, we can ask individually.
نفكر في بريك ونرجع نسألهم بقى لو في أي أسئلة أخرى.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Here you are.
It was a wonderful presentation. Thank you very much for giving us.
نشكرها.
Thank you. Thank you very much, really. It was a huge pleasure and I couldn't even imagine that so many people will come, so I'm really glad and happy.
كان برزنتيشن هايلة ودiscussion هايلة جدا مع الجميع.
That's for
Yes,
sure.
brought us here by public transport showing the
We are in the WSP, Marito Universities. There is 11 universities in this group. Yeah, and all of these universities is located in Warsaw or some countries else.
No. They are located in 11 cities in Poland.
Yeah.
So this is like Warsaw, Poznań, Wrocław, Gdańsk, Szczecin, and many more.
Yeah.
Łódź, Chorzów. So there are 11 quite big and interesting cities in Poland.
Yeah. Please introduce yourself.
I'm Katarzyna Błaszczyk, working International Relations Office in Warsaw, WSP Warsaw.
Yeah, welcome. Nice to meet you.
Bemnet Abraham, and I'm from Ethiopia, and also working with Kasia in international relations.
Yeah, in international relation.
Office.
In
Warsaw.
Yeah. You are responsible for international admission for international students.
We are supporting admission for international students.
Yeah.
As well, we are supporting the onboarding,
Yeah.
well-being of students, international exchange programs like Erasmus or other exchange programs,
Yeah.
and internationalization of Warsaw.
Yeah, okay. I think you don't have any medicine programs till now.
No.
Yeah, and we hope so in the next years. Yeah, yeah. How many African students, international students in
think
this
it's more,
university?
Well, we have around like between 60 and 700 international students here.
Yeah.
And I would say that
Most of them is African.
well, there are two big groups. One is African group, another is Ukrainian group. So
Yeah, Ukrainian group. Yeah,
because they are neighbors,
it's a big group. I think so.
It's
Yeah.
a big group. So
You support Ukrainians so much. Yeah.
definitely they are
Yeah.
neighbors. And our brothers
You are
and
neighbors.
sisters.
Yeah. And what about African students? You can talk about this.
Yeah, I mean, also she said that there's a lot
Yeah.
from Egypt. We also have
You, by the way, you.
I'm from Ethiopia.
Yeah, from Ethiopia.
Never to
Yeah.
Egypt, and we also
You are a
have,
student, and at the same time you are. Yeah. You working.
working and studying.
Yeah. I want to ask about the most majors in university.
Okay, so at our university in Warsaw, we particularly teach in English, management, economics, computer sciences. We also have tourism and
Thank you.
recreation. Apart from that, we teach in Polish finances and multimedia and business classes.
All these majors in undergraduate and postgraduate as
Bachelor's and
As
master
well.
degrees. So we are working a lot to develop our offer in English.
Yeah.
So, for example, I hope that in the next intake for the next academic year, we'll have
You have two intakes per year.
Yes.
Yeah, one in February or March.
for March.
Yeah,
and
and the second one in October. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. And what the level of English is acceptable?
Minimum B2. So,
B2.
Yes.
IELTS and Duolingo.
Well, if Duolingo we don't accept, if for example you don't have IELTS, TOEFL, or another Cambridge certificates, or any renowned internationally certificate like British Council, SAFRO, we accept.
Yeah.
But if you don't have this, we can offer you an interview.
Yeah, it's amazing. I want to ask you about the work permit. Yeah. How?
Okay.
Yeah. How many hours per week? You can get it in work permit for students. By the way,
if you are a student, actually, there's no limit more than 18 years.
No limit.
No limit. You can work full time, like 40 hours per week.
Both of undergraduate and postgraduate.
Yes.
Yeah.
But this means that you have to manage well your timetable.
Yeah.
Because studies full time means studies during the week.
There is physical attendance.
Full-time work means the same during the week. So,
Yeah.
Bernard is coping thanks to a flexible timetable.
Yeah.
So this is the key
Yeah.
to combining both.
Yeah, it's amazing. Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
احنا خلصنا جولتنا في الجامعة ماريتو يونيفرسيتيز، ان هم 11 جامعة زي ما وضحنا لحضراتكم، وخلصنا الدسكشن اللي عملناها مع المسؤولين في الجامعة، وخاصة الادميشن اوفيس المسؤول عن القبول داخل الجامعه، وتعرفنا على الفاسيلتيز اللي موجوده في الجامعه وعلى كل الامكانيات. One more floor. جامعة كبيرة جدا والمباني بتاعتها ضخمة وهايلة جدا ومنظمة، يعني حاجة عظيمة جدا. ده طبعا الريسبشن بتاع الجامعة. احنا دلوقتي خارجين من المين انترانس الخاص بالجامعة. خلصنا جولتنا في ماريتو يونيفرسيتي، وهنتحرك لجامعة أخرى ونتعرف على البرامج الموجودة فيها ونظام التقديم والدراسة، ونكمل جولتنا الخاصة بالتعليم الدولي في بولند. يلا بينا نكمل جولتنا مع جامعة أخرى من الجامعات البولندية في يوروب. يلا بينا.